If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. That was George Washington. Now, there is a constant and utterly terrifying movement happening today. More so, I guess, on the internet. It has not really, I guess, affected the real world yet, but you know, it's getting there. It's progressively getting there, and it is terrifying to think that at some point in time, within the last decade, people decided that other opinions that differ to their own are somehow abuse or harassment. That even though you may say something that is utterly idiotic, maybe looked at as offensive or racist or sexist, that you should be attacked or shunned or lose your job because you voiced your own personal opinion. Now, as a Canadian, we don't have freedom of speech in the same sense as how they voice it in the American Constitution. Canada has freedom of expression, whether it be through art, literature, or speech. We are getting to a point in time where this freedom of expression is being stripped away piece by piece, that people are literally getting to the point where they fear expressing themselves due to the potential repercussions that may follow. There's going to be a social media thing, a hashtag being created that is going to take place next year on March 9th, 2016. It will be hashtag the triggering. Now, I am going to state this right now. This is not meant for you to go out and be a fucking asshole. This is not meant for you to take to the internet and be a racist, bigot, be a fucking prick to whomever you want. This is literally about you being able to say things that some may find offensive, or in other words, triggered. Now, you want to say something against a certain religion, something against a certain race. If you do it in a proper, sensible manner, I can respect that. It may not be the same view I have, but that is your opinion and that is your right, and you shouldn't fear the repercussions that follow. You shouldn't fear for your job, for your well-being, for your life, because you said something that may have triggered somebody. The triggering is going to be a time or a day when we're all going to hopefully band together and voice our opinions that are maybe not necessarily the popular opinion. But we are going to band together to allow you and to give you a safe spot to voice that opinion. There is nothing scarier than living in a society where you can't speak your mind, where you can't say what you feel or say what you think because you might lose your job. There have been prominent scientists, prominent politicians, people in the tech industry over the last year or two that have lost their careers because they have said something that one side of the internet deemed offensive or sexist or racist, when in reality it was just an opinion based on what they have experienced in their own lives. This is not a good time for freedom of speech or freedom of expression in the world. And now with the UN meeting with these hypersensitive online personalities that want to police the internet and take away opinions and criticism because they call it harassment or cyber violence. The triggering is necessary. More necessary than it would have ever been before. We need this, and you need to be able to speak your mind. So on March 9th of next year, speak your mind, hashtag the triggering, and don't be afraid of what might happen, but also don't be a fucking asshole.